Good evening, everybody. My name is Victor Chialikodi. I want to discuss on issues and assignment on moratorium. Well, let me just open to the page. Okay. Yes. Uh, I am doing a task that is given to us by our mentor. As I speak again, my name is Victor Chialikodi. Yes, I want to speak on the topic moratorium. Yes, literally speaking, moratorium is a period of time when there is a suspension, halting, freezing, stoppage, deferment, or delay of a specific activity under investigation until future event warrants the removal of the suspension, freezing, or delay regarding the activities have been dissolved. Now, when we further our definition in our real case in MMM, moratorium is a situation where a participant's ability to cash out money is withheld by administrator on suspicion of fraud. Now, this is just a brief definition and explanation of how moratorium is. And we have issue on this further our search on the causes of this moratorium. Now, the arise of this moratorium can be placed by the CRO when one, there's a change in the bank account details, maybe 15 days before creating a GH request. Now, let me explain this. You know, if in case of any hacking intrusion, now the CRO, the administrator, can suspect that. You understand? There might be a change because when the CRO notices that there's a change in the bank account detail, you understand? This will make him to pause or stop or halt the activities of that account. You understand? Because you see, these are the only way that the CRO can investigate the true cause of those changes. Secondly, having one bank account on multiple MMM accounts. Now, this is a very, very big issue that is predominantly happening now in our cycle of these MMM issues now. You know, some people can be so greedy in the sense that to have multiple accounts on MMM. And you know, one thing with MMM, I love MMM in the sense that they have one standing rule. And those standing rules are principality. They are so principled. You know, they have rules and regulations that must be followed. Now, and one of the rules is avoiding multiple accounts. These multiple accounts can bring a very, very big breach in the course of our doing the whole thing. So having a multiple account is a very, very big offense that MMM shouldn't tolerate. So one of the things that can cause the CRO to stop or pause your account is having a multiple account, having it linked to one bank account. The third one is having multiple account system. Yes, I've also speak on that. And second, the fourth one is changing of password. Changing of password, you know, that is what hackers do nowadays. You see, we should be very, very careful in the things we do. Anytime we know that our GH time is drawing near, we should try to avoid changing of account because this can prompt the administrator or the CRO to place a moratorium on that very account. And by so doing, your account will be freezing or halted. Lastly is deletion of bank details. Deletion of bank details is one of the activities of hackers. You understand? And that is one of the major reasons why moratorium can be placed on the account. So I believe that with these 5 points, we should know the clear picture of the causes of those moratorium. Now, the third point I'm going to speak on now is how can moratorium be avoided? Moratorium can be avoided by one, not fingering your PO unnecessarily. Let me explain that. It is very, very impolite. You understand? It's not even necessary to even finger your PO when your maturity time is near. By doing this, your account can be halted immediately. Secondly, is having only one account. Yes, having only one account is one of the rules and regulations MMM administrators love so much. Having one account will give no rise to any suspiciousness. The third one is avoiding changing your bank details as your GH order draws to maturity. Yes, this is the third one, as I can see, is let us try to avoid all the alterations we make on our PO. Because when we make our alterations whereby when our GH is drawing nearer, it will create a suspicion, prompting the CRO or the administrator to actually know why this guy is doing this or why this guy is doing that on the course of maturity. And, as some hackers normally do that also. So that is why, the CRO don't want to take chances. You understand? So when the account is placed on pause or halt, a clear definition will be needed. A clear explanation will be needed from the participant why and why he's making those alterations. So that is why, if we want us to avoid the moratorium being placed on your account, avoid any alterations that can make the CRO to suspect you. Now, lastly, is solutions of moratorium. Now, it says to solve moratorium issues, a participant has to report to the support following these steps. Now, these are the steps that you're going to follow in order for the moratorium clause be lifted from your account. Now, the steps are: log into your personal office, which is otherwise called PO. After you log into it, secondly, you click on the support button. By clicking it, it takes you to a window that you'll be able to create a ticket. Create to open a ticket. When you create and open a ticket, you state the reasons for your creations. Now, one of the reasons is problems with creation of withdrawal order. You can title it in this form: I request to get help and I'm not getting matched. Then your message, that's that will be on your message. Then the fourthly is share your experience or story. Upload any document of screenshots if necessary. This will give a clear picture to the CRO that it is you that is trying to make changes in the account and all that. Then submit the ticket. This will then be investigated by support, and then moratorium might be lifted at the conclusion of the investigation. Now, what this is trying to tell us now is, for you to solve the issue of the ban or moratorium being placed on your account, is for you to create a ticket. When you click the support, you create a ticket, you tell the support why this is that I'm the one that re-edited my details, that this is the reason for me editing my details, and that's not only that, you can even extend your writing to inform also your guider about the whole thing and all that, so that after all investigations by your CRO or the administrator, then this will now give a clearer picture of why you even alter the account during your GH time. Now, by so doing, it will give the CRO the idea that it is really you that has the account. But this will take a period of time. You understand? Don't expect it immediately. Because in the course of waiting, investigations are going, you understand, as to if it is really hacker or if it is really the participant. So you need to be really patient and wait for the CRO to investigate on the account. After investigating, then they will have the whole authority to see if the moratorium will be lifted or it will still be on hold. So that is the only reason. You state a clear reasons why you needed to do that. So this will help them to in their investigation exercise. And after the investigation, the ban will be lifted and your account will be opened and unfrozen for your GH to commence. Now, thank you for this whole thing. I believe that I have explained what moratorium is all about, the causes of moratorium, and how it can be avoided, and lastly, the solution of moratorium. Thank you very much, and God bless you.